Hello, my name's Will, and here at Quell what we talk a lot around is staff safety. And every now and again I'll pick a segment from one of our training sessions and I'll turn into a small video. And the reason is because attendees that attend our courses can then reflect back on it, or if you're new to our channel you can have a see what we actually do. Now, the subject I want to talk about today is blocks to communication around the subject of workplace violence, whereas we've got staff members and we've got members of the public, guests, passengers, customers, or anything like that that are not effectively communicating with our staff. Because sometimes staff can have a tendency to put it down that that person might not like them, when there could be other things going on. Like, I talk a lot around things like physical. And what I mean is the weather. Does the weather have an effect on how you're effectively communicating? I talk a little bit about noise, background noise. Are we in a loud location? Do we have to move the customer, guest, whoever that might be, away from that location to effectively communicate with them? I talk a lot about emotions. And emotions will be all around, is the person distressed? Are they upset about something? Are they actually grieving? Again, not trying to take it out that the individual just doesn't like that staff member. We talk a lot about the influence of alcohol and the different levels of alcoholism and the different levels of people just being intoxicated, whether they're happy, sad, celebrating too much, or tipsy. Those who know me, we have a little joke about the word tipsy. But then we also talk a lot about drugs. Yeah, now I'm about two elements: medication, and obviously that's prescription, and obviously illegal drugs. The effects on people. How do we not necessarily understand specifically what the differences are, but also have an idea of, okay, can we see some signs and how do we effectively deal with it? I then talk a lot about mental illness, and a lot of people I know from experience don't like talking about the subjects of mental illness because people get very emotional, and I'm very sensitive around the subject. But I also point out, just because a person that may or may not have mental illness does not mean they're a danger to you. They could be a danger to themselves. And again, how do we recognise this within a certain parameter? It's the same as when we talk about people with learning disabilities, and a very sensitive subject again, but how do we look at it and realise that the person just might not understand us? We might be talking too technical. We might be putting it into too much of a, shall we say, professional terminology that this individual might not be used to. So how do we break down them barriers? How do we work with each other to think to ourselves, right, what can we do slightly different to put that message across? And lastly is the cultural differences, where the barriers are, where the brick wall is, where I've dealt with incidents where males have refused to talk to female staff, or male staff have been trying to engage with female members of the public, customers, guests, whatever it is, and they don't want to talk to them because of certain beliefs or what they think's right or wrong, or there might just even be nerves. So there's all these elements, and this is just a small snapshot in it. But what I try to put across to a lot of organisations, especially to you staff, is that just because somebody is not engaging with you, don't just take it straight away they've got an attitude towards you. There could be many things outside your control that is stopping that effective communication. And again, I urge you, go to our channel, go to our YouTube channel. Have a look at some of the videos we have on there on personal safety, how to engage, incidents, things like that. Jump over to our LinkedIn page, have a look around there and see that we put up cases and incidents that we come across and information that hopefully can help you. If above all else, go to our new Quell training webpage, and you might find that there's more information on there as well. That might just be something to help you. But again, blocks to communication. Don't take it lightly. Have a think to yourself, just because someone's not talking to you, why? Stay safe whatever you're doing, and bye for now.